I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
Well, there might be nothing to it, but I've heard that the feud between the Greymanes and the Battleborns...
Did you see those robes?
You're on your own.
Never should have come.
Were they with? Or the emissaries?
Yeah!
Another fight.
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gisser. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? Etienne, he's talked, hasn't he? He knows where that old man is you're looking for. He told me himself.
You'll get the rest of your money when we confirm his story, as agreed.
So he has talked. I knew it.
Everyone talks, in the end. Now, I have work to do. Leave me to it if ever you want to see the rest of your payment.
Can I could help you. He talked to me. He trusts me.
You'd like to come downstairs with me, is that it, Gisser? Shall we loose his bonds and put you in a cell together? You can ask him anything you like, and see how he answers.
No, I'll wait outside.
That would probably be best. Now, get out.
They're scared of the dragons too, aren't they? Paying too well, and they don't know anything.
Stop, please. I don't know anything else. Don't you think I'd have told you already?
Silence. You know the rules. Do not speak unless spoken to. Master Rollindale will ask the questions.
Let's begin again.
No, for pity's
know the
sake.
rules.
I've already told you everything.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm dead
traitor.
already.
Move. Slowly. Deed?
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. Hey, haven't I seen you around the flagon? I never expected to see another guild brother down here. They grabbed me in the rat way. The nerve of these bastards. They need to be taught a lesson. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
What do you need?
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the
Riften,
maiden
eh?
Matilda, who
Probably
said,
down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go.
"Oh, you talk and
You'd better
you
get to
lie and you
Riften.
drink all
Ask
that
around the
mead.
Ragged
I think
Flagon
it's
in the
high
Ratway.
time that you lie
It's at
down
least a
and
good starting
bleed."
point. Oh,
So then
and
keep
when you
flashing
find
and
Esbern,
slashing
if you
and
think
stealing
I'm
as the brave
paranoid,
lass
you
Matilda
may have some
charged
trouble
in
getting
full
him to
zeal.
trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall.
Boastful no more.
You'll know what it means.
When his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
The Thalmor happened. They've been hunting down every blade they can find for the past 30 years. Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate throughout the Empire with impunity. The Great War. Only 30 years passed and already ancient history to most people. Seems to me like it just ended. It's never really ended for me. But to answer your question, the White Gold Concordat was the fancy name they put on the peace treaty between the Empire and the Thalmor. It ended the war and saved the Empire to fight another day. Also trampled on the sacred name of Talos, and gave the Thalmor free rein to stamp out Talos worship throughout the Empire. The Blades have always guarded and guided the Dragonborn, but we'd forgotten why. Now our purpose is clear. I'm all that's left of the Blades, and you're the Dragonborn. Together, we're going to stop these dragons if we have to put every last one of them back in the ground. There's no simple answer to that. You want the long version or the short version? They're the rulers of the Aldmeri Dominion, what used to be the Imperial provinces of Somerset Isle and Valenwood. The Thalmor take the arrogance of High Elves to the extreme. They believe they are the rightful rulers of all of Tamriel. For a century or more, the Thalmor had been picking away at the Empire. Valenwood was the first, then the province of Elsewhere. But even the Blades didn't see the Great War coming. We underestimated the Thalmor, and they destroyed us. What is it?
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was...
The fairest voices and the highest quality in Skyrim.
Here.
sure know how to be the life of the party. Let's get a head start while the Thalmor are still chasing their tails.
Yes, darling.
By the Nine, this is a Thalmor dossier. How did you get your hands on this? Or perhaps I shouldn't ask. So, they confirmed Akaviri clans scattered throughout Tamriel, and which are linked. Yes, you're right. This dossier is an incredible lead. It says the Reach Village site is closed off, and there's nothing that remains of the far north settlement. But perhaps there's something they missed. This last site, I think, could be that closed up mine in the rift. Agreed. It's not urgent enough to go out of our way, but should we pass by the Northwind Mountain, I'd like to explore it.
All right. Aye, sweetheart? Don't have to ask me twice, love.
Victory or Sovngarde! I've seen my share of Tamriel. Nothing compares to the wilds of Skyrim. She's beautiful, as she is dangerous.
Let's bring the beast down.
It's really dead then?
Look at that view. An incredible place to build a settlement. This mountain is a natural fortress. You could see anyone coming for miles from up here. No wonder a village of miners was able to hold off a siege of Thalmor's soldiers for so long. With a few simple traps, the tunnels leading here could be turned into a gauntlet. Why are you looking at me like that? Right? Even a dragon coveted this place for a home. We should keep looking around.
All right, sweetheart.
I can see you shiver from here, love. Stay close. I'll keep you warm.
You right, love?
What did you find? Ah, looks like it was left behind by the villagers. I can see now why they may have decided to leave messages, written in the dragon language. Akaviri symbols on Nordic ruins would have been too obvious. It wouldn't surprise me.
Aye.
Hey, you.
This must have been what the clue meant. Search the bones of our ancient enemies. The dragon burial mounds. It's not as if they could have predicted that dragons would be brought back to life. What? Let me see. By the gods, can it be possible? After all these years, Yeah. Yes. I'm alright, it's just... There's a lot written here I need to take in. Excuse me.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kynesgrove is dead.
What do you need?
Aye. I think we've earned it. Something on your mind?
Aye. And sorry I have been. I'm doing alright, I promise you. That letter gave me a lot to think about. I think you may be right there. It's no use staying stuck in my head. And I'm more grateful than words can explain. It's bittersweet. I wish even more now that I knew her. But I was left with such a legacy. Keep whatever you want from what we find. As the Dragonborn, it sounds like it's your birthright. Completely. It was my past I was looking for, not treasure. The last Dragonborn, and one of the last Akaviri, does sound mighty suspicious as far as destiny is concerned. Besides, if history keeps repeating itself, you'll soon have a new empire to build. And perhaps a new Dragon Guard to go with it. Aye, it does. I sound more important than you now.
It's reassuring to know I have someone so skilled in the art of healing. I'll be your shield, if you'll mend my scratches. I've never in my life seen someone with such skill in destruction magic. You're a deadly sight.
Yeah, I like it here. Solid house, plenty of room, good hunting grounds nearby and right on the water. We can really make a home here.
I'm not unfamiliar with the dark underworld of Tamriel. Perhaps I should practice with an arming sword more. I'd like to at least match your skill in one-handed combat.
I'm doing alright. I'm glad to hear it.
Till later then.